Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Play One Piece Unlimited Cruise. No Japanese intro this time around. Aren't you happy?
Good. I'm bad at coming up with things to talk about.
Really?
In any language.
So, last time we defeated the Emperor of Drum Kingdom, which is actually a kingdom, so it's a king. The king? Instead of a fucking...
I was biting my tongue so I wouldn't say that.
Well, fuck you too.
Fuck you. That
Fuck you.
Corridors of Darkholm video, I can't stop watching that one.
Oh, the Corridors of Darkholm?
Fuck.
It's the best one out there, and it's even made by a gaijin, for God's sakes.
I love that one, that's so great.
I do too. Anyway, everyone, look up Corridors of Darkholm. You'll enjoy it, trust me.
It's really...
Unless you're a homophobe.
Unless you're from Texas.
Okay, let's not go there.
Okay.
So...
Deers and bears!
As we're on an ice island, it would be only natural if the people we fought were somehow related with ice, and if you saw the One Piece animation or read the manga, you would know that Drum Kingdom is in fact an icy island.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And who else can we somehow relate to ice in any way or the other? I wonder what's for fuck me. Chattatanashi. Poke up in his. Yes, indeed. So,
Ponyo.
We're actually going to fight the second boss and finish this island today. Huzzah! Now, I'd like to point out that, as I said last time, using running in the ice snowstorm actually lowers your SP, but if you get damaged enough, most of the characters, or I think even all of them, have a passive skill called Determination. And Determination ups your other powers, and if you get low enough HP, your SP will regenerate in the snowstorm.
Not bad.
And most of you probably saw that last episode when I was running around with Luffy in the snow. Or maybe you didn't notice at all, and to which I can say, fuck me, because now you're gonna notice it anyway. Oh boy. That's great. I'm gonna get shot. Ooh.
Hey, you'll recover your SP.
Yeah.
There it is. There it was.
Yeah, but I'm not in a snowstorm.
Oh.
Oh, and this move is... That's actually a move you can't unlock unless you beat the boss rush mode.
That was awesome.
I know, right? And it does a shit ton of damage. And you can use it with everyone who appeared in that small cutscene. So Nami, Robin, Usopp, and Brook. And unless someone's dead, you can't use it.
Right.
But it can be used twice by each character at this point, where I have enough SP for it. So, I mean, it's pretty much a cheap ticket to doing a lot of damage with each character and then just changing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Although I much prefer Luffy's Gear Second to using that move. Because Luffy's Gear Second is just so fast, you can teleport all over, and even though you have to sacrifice half of your health, it's still worth it. Unless, however, you play the hard boss rush, in which you cannot use items, then I think a move which somehow drains all or half of your HP by simply using it is a bad thing to use. Seeing as how Boss Rush, hold on to your anus, is actually easily 40 or minutes or longer of constant fighting without a break. And it's pretty intense. I've not seen anyone upload the hard playthrough of it without the items. And I have actually recorded it. Yay!
Yay.
So here we end up at some mammoths. And these give you frozen meat. Now frozen meat is actually pretty significant to have. And I suggest always getting it with every chance you get. Now, these guys really piss me off, and there's a reason I went to Luffy, because Luffy actually does have the passive more resistance to electricity.
That was really well aimed.
Yeah.
Well, or they were really well placed to have that hit them.
Oh, and you always want to notice these golden fruits on every tree. Do not let any tree pass you by without checking it for golden fruit. Because golden fruit is pretty significant. It can raise your, what's it called? The gold level you have in your conversion points, which is the rarest to obtain. You can only obtain it through converting your dark ore or dark iron ore. And the other way to convert it to gold is golden eggs, which are limited. Or like you can find golden eggs if you catch those whatchamacallit penguins. They drop them each time 100%. And that's pretty much it. There is one more, I believe, and it's the bug we just captured down there. The hypnosis sleepy bug kind of thing, the butterfly. And I think there's one thing more, and that is the... it's a special dark butterfly, which you can use to create revival medicine with it. So you really don't want to waste it on something like converting to gold points, because it's really rare.
Yeah.
And of course you get golden ores, but they're really scarce as well. Oh, there we go. Pure iron ore, that's what it's called. So this is where we actually found, if you remember, the last map piece I needed in our previous recording. So this is actually the bug that gives you that golden, the one we just passed by, the gold points. Although it's pretty insignificant. Now I'm sure someone will correct me, as those apples do give you gold points as well. Easily, I think the most, the best thing to convert is easily the eggs, because the eggs actually give you one full round of gold power, whereas the apples give you around, I'd say, 6 cents. Now this is actually the hardest one to get, because you can't touch the... Like, as soon as you touch those, he'll just fly away. And as Medal of Honor would say it, ambush! Waganamai wa Sogeki. And in the official Viz translation, he is called Sniper King.
Ah, well...
I mean, yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
But I wish they kept the name Sogeki.
I mean, Sniper King, it's what it is, so that doesn't really bug too much. I think calling everything Gum Gum bothers me a little more.
Oh, you mean like Gomu Gomu no
How everything it's Gum Gum.
Gum Gum Pistol?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't even say it every time.
Hmm.
Like, you can easily notice in this game he's saying pistol, bazooka.
Yeah.
Like, he says Gomu Gomu no bazooka because it's not that used that often. But, I mean...
My thing is that Gum Gum just sounds weird. I'd rather it be Rubber Rubber.
Yeah.
I think rubber... I say rubber more often than I say gum.
I don't know. Gum seems like a product of rubber. Isn't it?
Like rubber is a product of the gum tree or something.
Really?
Something. Yeah, I don't know.
Is it a rubber tree?
I don't. To the Google. Hang on.
To the Google, exactly. We don't want to give people false information.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure most of you have never heard of Google, but it's pretty cool. It's a useful website. You should start using it. Alternatively, in the 90s, we used to have Yahoo.
Or Lycos, or Dogpile, or
Alta Vista.
Alta Vista, yes. Okay, natural rubber, okay, also called India rubber, or, oh god, okay, caoutchouc. I'm not even gonna, what the hell is that word? Caoutchouc is a mixture of organic compound, as well as water, the main component, elastomer, colloid, plants. Plants are tapped at. This is an incision into the bark, sticky milk color, latex saps, like randomly usable rubber. To distinguish the tree-obtained version of natural rubber from the synthetic version, the term gum rubber is sometimes used. Okay.
So I guess gum is synthetic?
No, I think gum is the tree-obtained version. Gum rubber is from a tree, and other rubber is synthetic.
Then it would make sense that they call it gum.
Yeah, but still, like the only time I use gum for anything is like a gum eraser, maybe.
Yeah. Or chewing gum.
Yeah.
You don't call it a chewing rubber.
No. But chewing gum, chewing gum is more plastic than elastic.
No, it's not.
Elastic, if something deforms elastically, it'll go back. If it deforms plastically, it won't. Chewing gum does not go back when you stretch it.
It does, come on.
Plastic deformation, not elastic deformation.
Wow. Let me be ignorant for once, will you? Come on.
Ignorant fool! Y'all just ignorant.
Y'all just ignorant. Bomba clot!
You need to get the come on!
Look at that. That's actually the Sea King we all know and love from One Piece. The first part of it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can remember, the opening had those swimming along.
Yes.
Now, if you go back to the first thing that happened when they went underwater...
Yayo!
I ought to kick your ass. Anyways...
I'm in Japan, just try!
If you remember, when they went underwater in the new arc, for Fishman arc, actually, Fishman Island arc, they actually showed that same Sea King swimming along. Yay! I believe Chopper
Yep.
is actually the
Funny.
only one with no different outfit.
Hmm.
And I fucked that up royally. So as you can see, missing your jump there is unbelievably unforgiving.
Yeah. You gotta go all the way around.
Uh-huh. Now I decided to keep this all, in without speeding it up for real. Because I think, we should at least run around the island without being sped up. I mean, it's a let's play, not a speed play.
Hmm. Yeah, you've done some speed ups before, so it's not like you're unaware of speeding up things.
Mhm.
Especially since you just mentioned why you didn't speed it up.
Mhm.
But there'll still be a comment. Someone will type with their goblin hands why you don't know about speed up. I love goblin hands. That's like one of the greatest things Matt's ever said.
Jesus. Goblin hands. Now, actually, if you could see that, there were some bullets flying right past our necks.
Yeah.
That's why I was running along the edge, because apparently they cannot aim against the polygonal wall for some reason.
Yeah, I made it that time.
We get 10 gourmet mushrooms,
Hmm.
which are best used to convert to points, really. I mean, they're a rare item, no doubt about it. But still,
Hmm.
the food you can make with it is not that all awesome. I wonder why a fucking cave has those huge, shits hanging from it.
Yeah, those huge sides.
Yeah. Oh man, we know what this is. So that brings us to our best friend Spundum. And with him is Funkfried, his sword who ate the elephant Zoan fruit.
Yep.
And I'd like to point out that it's actually my favorite arc out of all of them. I really think that Water 7 is my favorite arc.
It's a really, really strong arc.
Especially because it involves the destruction of our beloved Marigold.
Mm-hmm.
And the scene where it gets destroyed is so gut-wrenching almost, because they pay no attention to it. It's like, okay, so we might have betrayed you, but we're still, we're still true shipwrights, and you should just let this ship go. And he just opens the water valve, and it just crashes down.
Mm-hmm.
Sad times. So if you're actually completely unaware of the story of One Piece, Water 7 is pretty much a city based on Venice, where it's a water city, and they make ships there, and even Gold Roger, the king of the pirates' ship, was created there by our best friend Tom. And at one point of time, they go bring in the Mary for their, checkup, and there they get to hear that, in fact, the Mary is no longer capable of being a cruising ship.
It's irreparable.
Mm-hmm. And that actually causes a fight between Luffy and Usopp, who's actually the rightful owner of the ship. In my opinion, at least, Usopp is the rightful owner of the ship.
Yeah.
And then Sogeking is born. It's a strong arc because it shows that even best friends can get into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can all agree that we heard about Impel Down and the gate of the government pretty soon in the manga and anime, and then we finally get to the point where we're actually shown what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And what he's using is actually Buster Call.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this entire island doesn't just melt at the power of Buster Call.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for our friend Spundum. I'm amazed Iceberg didn't make an appearance in this island.
That would have been nice.
Hey, 仲間を持ったな、ニコ・ロビン。
お前またロビンを。
慌てんなルフィ。こいつは島が作った偽物だ。
なぜだろうな。このままお前らには手を出さず行く末を見届けるつもりだったが、急に気が変わった。お前ら全員ここで死んでいけ。
I believe his name is Kuzan. That's how they call him at the Marine headquarters. And he also is no longer the fleet admiral. And he's actually no longer a Marine, from what I gathered.
I think what happened was Sengoku wanted to make him fleet admiral, but then there was a fight, and he didn't become fleet admiral.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he did.
Yes,
but
he did.
Well, he did, and his position was challenged.
Well, I'll just explain. Kuzan actually became the fleet admiral because he was the most composed out of all of them. Like, he wanted to actively hunt down the pirates, but not create a war over it. Whereas our good friend, what's he called? Akainu?
Mm-hmm.
Actually wanted to destroy all the pirates no matter what it took, and even if it would destroy his fleet in the process.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't exactly happy with how Aokiji was leading the Marine headquarters, and I think they got into a fight over who should be the rightful, owner, as it were. And he lost, to which Aka Inu became the actual fleet leader, and Aokiji actually withdrew from being an admiral.
Right.
Or even the Navy. Now, there's an easy way to confirm if I'm not being a derp, and we're gonna go to the One Piece wiki here. Because I don't want you people to get the wrong lore.
Lore.
Yes, One Piece has a huge story. Wow.
Yeah, I hate One Piece because the story is not linear enough. Just ended already. It's been going on for too long. It's not like there are series that have been going on since the 60s. Batman. I mean, Batman's awesome.
Okay, so here we go. Kuzan, better known by his former alias, Aokiji, was one of the 3 Marine admirals and the first one to be revealed. He was nominated by Sengoku for the position of Fleet Admiral. However, after losing the position to Sakazuki, which is actually Akainu,
Yep.
he resigned from the Marines. So he is in fact no longer a Marine. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Okay, so what it says here, even though Sengoku supported Aokiji as a candidate for the next Fleet Admiral, many of the upper brass of the world government nominated Akainu. Aokiji strongly opposed Akainu becoming Fleet Admiral and fought him for the position. They battled on Punk Hazard, believe that or not, with the fight lasting for 10 days. According to Smoker, the battle between these two was so furious that it literally changed the weather of Punk Hazard Island. Akainu ended up as the winner, but he had sympathy enough to spare Aokiji's life in spite of being meant as a fight to the death. Afterwards, Aokiji left the Marines, not wanting to work under Akainu, and he has not been heard of since. So, no, he did not become Fleet Admiral. He was, nominated for being it.
Right.
And I guess now I know why Punk Hazard has 2 different weathers.
Yep.
I did not recall that. What's
Read
Punk
that arc-
Hazard?
Read that arc from the start.
What?
Reread that arc from the start.
I really need to. I'm sorry for not being so serious about it. I will, though. Because I feel it's literally the strongest arc they've had up till now. Feels like the most mature, if I had to put a tag on it. If you know what I mean. Drugs for kids. Yeah.
そうね。
私も仲間にしたばかりですが、もう涙腺が限界。
だけどガブリン、ロビンのこと何も知らない。ロビンだけじゃない。みんなのことも何も知らない。仲間って何をすればいいんだ？どうすれば本当の仲間になれるんだ？
そりゃお前、それはだな。
ガブリン、何すればいい？
仲間のためにしなきゃいけねえことなんか何もねえぞ。
ああ、そうだな。
何も？
きっと何かしなきゃいけないなんて義務みたいなものじゃなくて、体が勝手に動くのよ。仲間が助けを必要としてる時にはね。
そうだな。それが本当の仲間っても
そう言いたかったんでしょ、ルフィ。
よくわかん
わかるって言ってるぜ。
さあ、この島の試練も終わったみたいだし、次の島に向かいましょう。
So
That
that's
was a really
it for
That
Island
was a
3.
really good cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
I like the soft focus in one of the shots.
Yes, it definitely was pretty sick.
And
No,
the faces.
It
Look
took
really
me
good.
forever to find these two treasures,
Yeah.
and they're actually on the deck. See what I did there? Ah! See you guys later.
Ow, my knee. OP7 man.
Oh, my shoulder.